That, I think, is the real valuable knowledge. Good morning, it's Monday, and today I am playing for a college convocation, so let's go. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Kaz. I play drums for a living, and in this vlog series, I take you along with me on a gig, and we talk about gig-related stuff, or sometimes just things that come up in my mind on the way or from a gig. And anything I say in these vlogs is my own personal opinion. I'm not representing any specific group. These are my personal thoughts and feelings. All right, well, that was a pretty hot gig outdoors, and yeah, luckily we weren't out there for too long. It was nice seeing the new college kids their eyes are filled with hope. They don't know yet the struggles that they will encounter in college. Yeah, the gig itself was a pretty standard thing, but just playing there kind of made me think back to my college days. My college experience was a little bit different. I think I did a video on this. If I did, I'll put a link somewhere up here. But basically, I went to 3 different colleges. I went to a city college, then went to Musicians Institute for drum set, and then I went to Cal State Long Beach for my music ed degree. And I didn't want to go to college at all. Right out of high school, I just wanted to focus on my band so that we could become famous and rule the world. But my parents were like, nope, you go to college. So I went to the local community college down the street, which was Long Beach City College. Didn't particularly enjoy my time there. Then after graduating there, I went to Musicians Institute, which was amazing. I don't know how they are these days, but back in the mid-2000s, it was an amazing school for me anyway. That was awesome. And then after that, I was done with school. Did not want to go to school. Again, my parents were like, we should have a backup plan. You should, get a degree in education. Did not want to at all. I ended up hating those 3.5 years. I made some friends. That was an awesome part of it, but overwhelmingly, it was a horrible experience for me. And it just got me thinking, like, with everything that's going on, I mean, there's so much going on these days, but with like the rise of AI, how people predict AI is going to be such a big part of our lives. I wonder how relevant college is going to be in the future for specific things. Like for music, I think I have different predictions on how AI is going to affect music. I think live music in general is not going to be too affected. And so if you want to go to school to be a performer, that still might be a thing. I'll say this with a caveat, things change. And I was in school for music, 20 years ago. So my experience might be irrelevant now. But I think if you just want to get better as a musician, taking private lessons is the way to go. Study under multiple teachers, not only learn your craft, but ask them questions about shows, about gigging, how to network, how they get gigs. That, I think, is the real valuable knowledge. Now, if you go to school in like the classical kind of way, like I did when I got my music ed degree, as a performer, I think if you are going to be a classical musician, I think it's probably good training. If you are like a rock musician or you're you write pop songs, I personally don't think a university is the way to go. But, everyone has their own path. Definitely do a ton of research if you are thinking about going to college, because what's not right for me might be perfect for you, and, vice versa. But anyway, it was cool seeing the new college kids over there, getting ready for their college path. Winnie is asleep there in the crack of the couch. Oh, I'm so tired. She had a hard day of taking naps. Just some things to think about. I have recently discovered I have more young viewers watching the vlog. So, hey everyone, if you are younger than I, which is probably a lot of you, yeah, college is something to think about, and yeah, just do a lot of research before you decide to go. And that about does it for today. So if you've made it this far in the video, thanks so much for watching to the end. Subscribe if you'd like, and I will see you next time. Bye.